Jake, as we stand here together in front of almost everyone we love, I'm struggling to describe all of the things I'm feeling. If I could choose one word, though, it's certain. Through the fog that has been this wedding planning process, my singular grounding thought is that I get to marry my best friend. We've built a life that's worth being proud of. We started out almost 13 years ago, just two kids from the burbs on a train to see the city, or on a train to the city to see a jazz show. Oh my God. Who perhaps unwisely fell in love knowing that I was leaving for college in a few short months. After managing to end up at Lewis and Clark together, we dove headfirst into the incredible nature that surrounded us in the Pacific Northwest. I remember on one of our hikes, we spoke of a daydream of moving to Alaska, getting our own place with the cats near the water in a small town, and guess what? We did it! We're living our dream. It's not always easy for me to leave my comfort zone, even when I know it's good for me. You empower me to grow beyond the limitations that I set for myself. You lift me up higher than my fears and my anxieties. You reassure me when I doubt myself, and you believe in me when I forget how. With you by my side, I know we can do anything. You are hands down the most impassioned person I have ever met. A guy as smart and as hardworking as you could do literally anything, and you chose to dedicate your life to public service. You care so deeply about your students, and it really shows. I admire how hard you push yourself in the classroom, on the river, or in the backcountry. You put that same passion and energy into our relationship and always have. I vow to never stop trying. We've built something amazing, and it's because we try every single day. I vow that you will never face another challenge alone. I will be standing here with you from this day until my last. I vow that our marriage will be one of equity, mutual respect, trust, and love. I vow to always choose you. I'm on your side, I'm your teammate, and I'm your number one fan forever. You're my person, I'm your person, and I love you more right now than I ever have, but not as much as I will tomorrow. Or the day after that. You are my everything, my other half, my soulmate, my best friend, my guy. Thank you for living this life with me, and there's no one else I would rather be here with. And I love you. We can't kiss. Yeah.
I might need the tissue before I go.
Okay. It's in the...
Do you want to use my veil?
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, stupid.
Becky, the first time I met you, I was 16 years old. A clumsy teenager who was lucky enough to meet this cool girl at an intimidating 17 years of age from the high school across town. A year of friendship turned into love, and by the winter of my junior year and your senior year of high school, we found ourselves a couple, absolutely infatuated with one another, but always nervously aware of the fact that in less than a year, you would go off somewhere to college, and I would be stuck at home. It didn't take much time loving you before life became unimaginable without each other, and at a very young age, we decided to commit ourselves to each other, to grow alongside one another, and stick together through thousands of miles of distance, and to be partners in all aspects of our lives. Over the past 12 years, we have committed mind, body, and soul to each other. And before we were able to realize it, graduated college, found our careers and passions, and became adults. I could never imagine an adventure like this with anyone but you, and it thrills and amazes me each time I realize how much of it we still have together ahead of us. You're everything to me, Becky, and I'm so proud that we can stand here under the huppah and celebrate this connection and dedicate ourselves here with our family, friends, and loved ones to continuing this partnership for the rest of our lives. Becky, I promise that I will never forget where we came from. Those two wide and bleary-eyed teenagers, both in awe of and terrified of the future ahead of them, but certain and dedicated to one thing, that we would always be there for each other. I will never forget how much we have grown, cherished, and sacrificed for one another throughout our years together. You have been, and always will be, the love of my life. I promise that I will continue to commit myself to you and our marriage, to be your rock, your place of safety and comfort, your home. I promise that I will always be here for you and nourish this life we have built together, no matter the hardships, changes, or surprises that may come along the way. I promise that I will always love you unconditionally for being the brilliant, beautiful, thoughtful, creative, generous, patient, and loving person that you are. I promise to bring fun and joy into our lives, to make sure that the rest of our life is an even greater adventure than the one that has brought us here. I promise to make sure we always have something to smile and laugh about, to recognize the simple and endless bliss that being together brings. Standing under the hope of today, we're so incredibly blessed to make our childhood dream come true. Something we hoped and believed in through countless years, states, and periods of distance. I vow to you, Becky, to spend the rest of my life with you, to love, respect, cherish, and nurture the life that we could only dream about when we were kids.
Okay. It's about the time for rings, and there's a beautiful story that the ring that Jake has is going to put on Becky's hand is passed down from his grandmother, and will be matched to her engagement ring. So she will carry a family tradition with her. And the ring that Becky will be giving Jake is from a local Kenai jeweler, which seems incredibly appropriate for this moment. So as couples before them, Becky and Jake see the ring as a physical and beautiful representation of their commitment to one another. Rings symbolize wholeness, the union of two individuals into a unique wholeness of relationship. For many, because the ring is a circle, it is also a symbol of eternity. It has no beginning, it has no end. It is the shape of the sun and the moon. Some see the space in the center not just for the finger upon which the ring sits, but as a symbol of a gateway leading to things known and unknown, like marriage and life. As they place each ring on the other's finger, they are taking another step in publicly stating their love for one another, and as a constant reminder to each other of their enduring commitment. So Becky, please place this ring on Jake's finger and state, "This ring symbolizes the promises I have made and my commitment to love and grow with you."
This ring symbolizes the promises I've made and the commitment to love and grow with you.
Okay, Jake. Jake, please place this ring on Becky's finger. And state, "This ring symbolizes the promises I have made and my commitment to love and grow with you."
This ring symbolizes the promises I have made and my commitment to love and grow with you.
So you have declared before all of us that you will live together in marriage. You have made a commitment to each other, which has been symbolized by the joining of hands, the taking of vows, and the giving and receiving of two rings. Becky and Jake, may the love you have for each other, now sealed in marriage, continue to be the brightest star in your sky. May your lives be sources of strength and inspiration to your families, your friends, and to the wider communities that you touch. May you challenge each other so that you may both grow intellectually and emotionally. May you continue to give each other new experiences of love and joy. So, before we say Mazel Tov and pronounce them man and wife, it's time to break the glass. But why do we do this? The broken glass demonstrates the fragility of love. Like a glass, a marriage needs to be protected to keep it whole. It also demonstrates this couple's dedication to tikkun olam, the repairing of the world. It's a reminder that even in our happiest moments, We know the world is a broken place and in need of our work to repair it. Go for it, man. Mazel tov! You may kiss the bride.